speckles real quick on a 100 peso? Actually, that's like, yeah, do you like money? Or, anywho.
Wait, are we starting?
Are we starting? That was just kind of for whatever.
I'll flip it as.
Hey! Do you like money or have to use it? So do you like money or have to use it? You gotta do it. You gotta go. But anyway, you. Yeah, you. I've been talking to you this whole time. We're still on this commercial. We're not cutting. There's no cuts here.
It'll jump. It's gonna jump.
I was just thinking, like, as it starts cutting to the next one. So what are you waiting for? It'll take about 10 seconds, okay? All you gotta do is like us on YouTube, like us on Instagram, send us a message saying OPF or One Piece Flow, and you can win 100 motherfuckers.
That's free doll hairs for anybody.
You know,
anybody.
You know how those are going nowadays. A spider on his laptop, but guess what there is? There's a giveaway for $100 motherfucking dollars.
100 fucking doll hairs. And that's via my Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. I'm not doing any extra shit. If you guys got some foreign fucking account that I don't know about, send that on Ulkamar. No, I don't have that. Whatever the fuck that is. I'll do mainly Cash App. I hope to God a lot of you have Cash App, so I don't gotta do PayPal or Venmo, but I'll do those two things. But we're doing this because we love y'all. How many subscribers do we have now?
3.
Not 3, 4.
231.
No, we're actually higher than that now.
No shit.
238.
Oh!
17 last check. Let's go.
Thank you. We appreciate each and every one of you guys and gals.
238 subscribers on fucking YouTube. I don't know if someone's fucking with me or how they did it, because that was like...
They just made a bunch of accounts.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. If it's one person doing it, thank you. I appreciate that one person.
They want to win that $100.
Yeah.
They said, fuck man, times are tough. I got the idea. I know how we're making the rent this week, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to just do a whole bunch of accounts on YouTube. Yeah.
It's working. It's got me excited.
It's weird.
To that one dude out there, or girl, or non-binary, whatever the fuck.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm just trying to ride the fence, okay?
I'm tiptoeing.
Our first episode.
I peek over the fence and make fun of it, but that's about it. Just kidding. Okay? Do whatever you like. Just don't force it. Just don't force it on people, man.
Leave her alone.
Yeah.
You ever seen that clip?
I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, like a little voiceover.
Yeah, it's like a girl going,
you gotta leave, or whatever the fuck.
You better leave.
Yeah.
Scram. She doesn't want to talk to you. Now I gotta play it just so I can hear it.
I think we're talking about 2 different clips. Are we live? Are we going? Is this going?
Scram! Leave her alone.
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, but
She doesn't want to talk to you. Get out of here.
I don't know. I've seen that so many times now that I keep saying it. Scram!
When people don't want to dress up their reptiles for Halloween.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even read the background. When people dress up the reptiles for Halloween.
Why would that be offended?
I
Or
don't
why would you want to get out of there? I'd want to see. I personally, could you imagine seeing a little snake in like a funny little costume?
I'd be happy with it. A snake in a cowboy hat? That'd be cool.
Right?
There's a snake in my boot, and he fucking ate Woody and kept the hat.
Dude, it's weird that you were thinking cowboy, because I was thinking cowboy costume. For
Really?
The snake.
I think that's the best thing for a snake. You ever seen Rango?
Oh, yep.
That's one of the best movies.
I was thinking also an astronaut costume for it, because of that episode of Rick and Morty where they have the snakes in space.
Oh, snake jazz.
Yeah.
Fucking, I forgot who takes it home and starts listening to it. Summer. I think Summer likes snake music.
I think she does.
Fucking snake music. Ooh, got a comment. What's your gram name? People are trying to People trying to enter the contest. People trying to enter the contest. We're not doing a contest no more. We lied.
Yeah, there is no money.
I'm kidding. There's a contest, and it's easy to join. All I gotta do is fucking follow the YouTube channel, follow the Instagram, and then what?
I forgot.
Fucking send us a message on Instagram saying OPF.
Hey, everybody! If you don't know who we are, you're gonna know now! This is Trent Tom's OPF episode 9. Episode 9, people!
Fuck
That's
yeah,
almost the
cheers.
start of a full season, dude! Episode 9 is about to be in the books. We got a bunch of funny stuff to talk about. Good stories, good times.
I'm ready.
Man, yeah.
Dude, this weekend, let me tell you. So, I have a favorite band, a rock
Okay.
group, and that's Highly Suspect.
Oh,
If you've never heard of Highly Suspect, go look them up. I promise you that's one of the best bands out right now. As far as rock in our generation, they're up there. The drummer, Ryan Meyer, fucking badass. Lead singer, Johnny, one of the best vocals I've ever heard in rock. That's my opinion. I'm not saying out of everybody, but he's up there.
It's pretty good.
Ryan's brother, Rich, second guitarist / bass player and singer. That dude is awesome as hell too. And guess what? I got to meet the whole band. Chill outside.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, I'm chilling outside with the band. The whole band is just fucking awesome. They're the chillest group of guys you can fucking meet.
Hell yeah.
So, after doing that, I left Kansas City, came back home. The next day, out of all things that I could have done, I had a friend hit me up and say, hey, I got some tickets for the Renaissance Festival. You want to go? I told her, yep. So me and my girlfriend and my kid went with her. We went to the Renaissance Festival. Badass festival, dude.
Yeah.
Makes you feel like you're going back in time, straight up.
Oh, man, I should have went.
Yeah, I asked you to go.
I know. I wanted to go work out.
And you probably would have saved
Bastard.
me a fucking crazy trip. And I'm explaining why.
We would have had a lot of fun at that Renaissance Festival.
Dude,
First of all, just when I saw you fucking swing the sword around, I was like,
Dude,
"Shit, man, I need
next
to
year
be
we're
there."
going and we're
It's
dressing
fucking-
up. We're going and we're dressing up next year. Okay?
I'm gonna be an elf.
I'm also gonna be an elf.
Okay.
You know what? No, I'm gonna be man. I'm gonna be a swordsman.
I'm gonna be elf with a sword. Anyway.
I say we fight with the swords and knock shit over and just say it's an accident every time. Go
Sorry.
tent to tent.
First year at the festival, man. You know how it is. Like,
We're Renaissance virgins. We're
Yeah.
popping our cherries.
oh man.
Pop it out cherry.
Sup? Oh man.
Anyways,
Oh.
after this Renaissance Festival, we had out. One of my friends asked, hey, I have some shrooms, magic mushrooms. Do you want to take some? I said yes, thinking, by the way, this is my first time taking, actual caps. Okay?
Okay.
I've seen people take caps. I've done more stems, like out of bags and stuff, like stems, and seen little rainbows, like the happiness, and that's about it.
Gives you minor effect almost.
This though, because of me only not knowing what they can actually do, I had a handful. Okay? Several caps. So now I'm thinking, oh, why not? My girlfriend's driving. Pop them. She took maybe a quarter of what I took. Maybe. Almost a half. And so she's like, I can't even take the rest of these. Do you want the rest? And there was a big cap. Big shroom. I take that too. I'm like, I doubt I'll feel anything. My girlfriend's like, you want to go to Texas Roadhouse? I'm like, yeah, let's go. Really cool.
Oh, dude.
Yes, yeah. So we start heading there, and I'm like, I already forgot that I took them until we pull up in the parking lot. We pull up in the parking lot. I'm like, oh, I feel something coming on now. Stomach's kind of turning, but other than that, I feel, a little uppity up. I don't know what's going on.
Just up here.
Yeah.
Yep, I know
What's
what
going
you're
on?
talking about.
So we're getting our table ready. My girlfriend is on her phone. We're about to go on Texas Roadhouse. And that's when shit hit the fan. Okay, I mean, I said a word. I was like, hey babe, and I heard the echo go through my head and around me. I was like, hey babe, and it went babe, 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 babe. And I was like, oh no. And I was like, oh my God, or God. Now I was like, oh man, this is not gonna be good. All the lights around me started dimming and turning on and off. I was like, oh no. I was like, babe, you're gonna have to be in charge of me tonight because I'm about to be gone. I knew I was about to be gone because I never experienced anything like that. So she took charge. I went on a trip, okay? I went on a trip. Lights became scary. Let me tell you, lights become very vivid.
What the fuck just happened, dude? How? You said the word lights. Lights became scary. Lights became very vivid. Boom! Off. It's just like
Did it
episode
really?
one.
Did it?
Episode one.
Did it really do that when I said lights got scary?
Dude, you said lights got scary. Lights were vivid or some just like that, and then the fucking.
What the fuck? We had a technical difficulties, but after talking to the lights and doing some dirty things, we got it back going. The lights got scary, okay? And let me tell you, although this was freaky, you know, I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit. Although this trip was a little freaky, I would still do it again.
Oh, dude, that's the fun part about them, man.
Because I feel like I was unexperienced. That was the problem.
And I'll tell you what, it's like you get lessons out of them and stuff. You
Oh.
learn little things, and despite the whole fun of like shit being bright and lights being scary and fucking, you know, just how weird it can be to be out in public at times, and even the feeling not being able to talk or just fucking move, dude. I don't know if you ever felt that during that trip.
I
but
did.
Man, there would be times where I'm just laying there and I'm like, oh fuck, how do I operate these fucking things?
Everything you become.
Like,
You you gotta think your brain's working, but your body's not. You don't really know what's going on 100%. But you're learning things while doing it. It makes no sense. You're learning things while experiencing that. Okay? I don't know what it is, and I think maybe it's like your brain's now concentrating on more at once, and it's running through a lot. Your eyesight, you become a rabbit. Okay? You become a fucking rabbit. You can see textures from so far away. It was nighttime, and I could see the leaves on the trees outside.
Yep.
I don't even know how. So there's a reason why they call them magic mushrooms, because I experienced some magic. And so fast forward, we get home, you know, because I forced my girlfriend to take us home. I was like, this ain't happening. I'm not even hungry at this fucking point. So we come home, and I'm outside. I'm taking a piss before I go inside. And let me tell you, I didn't know there was audio like illusions while taking shrooms.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what it was. It sounded like a bear crying almost. Like, that's the best way to describe it. I heard "Arr!" behind me, and I start looking around, and the noise is going all around me. So I'm like this outside looking for it, and it's dark out. And I'm like, okay, going inside. I ran inside, and then I didn't like the way that downstairs in my house looked, even though usually I do. The lights, I was like, I don't like the lights in here. I'm going upstairs. I go up and say, okay, yeah, go upstairs and chill out. I go upstairs, turn on a funny movie to calm myself down, which was The New Guy.
Oh, yeah.
You see The New Guy?
Mm-hmm.
So
Reynolds.
I lay on the bed to try relaxing. Here's the best part of the trip. I, experienced all the scary things, but then I experienced something great. I lay on that blanket. I've never felt a blanket feel so fucking cozy in my life. Laying on that blanket, it was the best fucking experience of my life. That blanket felt like the best thing ever. And then I start melting into the fucking blanket. I get surrounded by nothing but blanket, okay? And it seems so real. And I could see the patterns of the blanket, which it's like triangles on the blanket.
Okay.
They're moving up and like through my face and back. It's like a geometrical storm of shapes just moving everywhere. I've never seen anything like it. But I was so comfortable and cozy. I never felt anything like that in my life.
Kids, dude, the right blanket, especially a soft one while you're tripping. Man, my older brother's fucking 5'10", 240 pounds, just muscle, dude. And he loses all composure when he's wrapped up in a blanket like this. I've seen him. And one time his ass even called me while he was tripping, and he had to have someone call me from his phone, like his girl, he couldn't do it himself. He said, I gotta talk to Trent real quick. And she said, Lance had to leave the room, but he's tripping. He wanted me to call you, and he also had to go grab his blanket. And then she walks into the other room, and he's laying on the floor, wrapped up in a fucking blanket. Dude, yeah.
I learned it's cozy, dude.
Dude, I know the feeling, man. I've been wrapped up, and I've just been so warm. Like, you just kind of... and it's soft. It's so... I can't even describe it, man. It's just like one of the best feelings. Go get some mushrooms and... get a blanket, you'll understand.
I feel like
You got nothing to do on a fucking weekend.
I'm just saying, whatever that was, that feeling, I would do that feeling a million times over because that blanket. By the way, the movie was no longer there. That's what's crazy. The movie was no longer there. It became a room full of blanket. I literally melted into the fucking bed. That's what it looked like too. It was like into the blanket, and it surrounded me. I was like, feeling this blanket. I was like, oh my god, it feels amazing. And then it's like all at once, it all ended. I came up out of the blanket, zoop, and then the movie is like, it looks regular now. Everything in the walls look normal. Okay, I can start coming down. I feel like just uppity, still.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel uppity, but it's not like what I was witnessing and seeing and feeling right before that. And then my girlfriend walks in the room. She's, are you okay? And then her friend walks in the room. I'm not trying to name drop.
I feel you.
Yeah, But, overall, if I can rate it out of a 1 out of 10, you know what? I'm going to do it halves. First half,
Yeah.
I'm going to give that bitch a 3. I was freaking the
That
fuck
matters. There's sections of trips, dude. There's parts, there's moments.
out. Does it come in waves?
Oh,
That's
it
what's
does.
crazy.
The feelings come in waves, dude. And I'll tell you what, sometimes when you feel like it's at the top, you're not there yet, and it's just, you're just still climbing, But that feeling where stuff starts to mellow out, that's what I kind of like. That like after the first few hours.
And that,
You
come
can
down.
survive the first few hours, and you got the rest of that 4, 5, 6 hours to just kind of relax. You could finally do like drive cars. Fucking you can roll up again, instead of just look at stuff.
You got a functioning body.
You're not just kind of laying there looking like, oh fuck, like dude, I was staring at a ceiling fan one time, and I thought it was a kamikaze cartoon from like the old days, just going like this, a ceiling fan. I'm laying on the couch, it was just, it's a fucking ceiling fan, and it's on full speed, but it had eyes and a really pointy kind of nose. It was really weird, but it was a plane at the same time.
Yeah.
And that shit was getting this close to my face. I mean, I'll tell you what, I was like, oh fuck, but I couldn't move.
Yeah.
I couldn't move my legs.
You were stuck?
I was stuck. I was stuck. People were like, Trent, come on, man, get up off the couch, and
Not there.
I was just too focused on that fucking that plane, dude. And I call it a plane, dude. It wasn't just a ceiling fan. That shit today, it was a plane.
I believe it. After what I witnessed and heard, I mean, here's what's crazy. I had more scary audio effects than I did visuals.
The
right?
hearing, dude. The hearing is weird because I walked into Walmart one time. First of all, don't do that. Fuck Walmart, okay? I'm just gonna say it.
Damn it, now we have Steve Jobs people in Walmart and Chris.
Oh yeah, Walmart can definitely suck a dick. Anyway, but no, so what my brother does, which shout out Lance, and he wanted to, what he likes to do is he likes to play a game every time basically, and it's
Okay.
where you eat them, and then, oh, we gotta go to the store to get such and such. Fuck! Why did you tell me that? You said we were set when we got back from the gas station 20 minutes ago. Well, I wanted it to be a surprise. Now, come on, buddy, we're on a mission, and we better hurry because they're gonna kick in about 45 minutes. So you rush to the store, but sometimes it's too fucking late. And dude, it was in the hype of COVID. Oh, I want to talk about where we were for COVID, because dude, it was a hoot. But I'll tell you what, I'm walking into this Walmart after I bought a pair of boots, and this is where I started tripping, was at the boot store, dude. Because we couldn't find what we were looking for. And I'm saying, dude, I had to get winter boots, so they were up to here. They were thermal steel toes. They were really big, okay? The box was huge. It was like this fucking width of this table, Thomas. Okay? This fucking shoebox. It was about this size. And my brother goes up to the cashier, and he's like, how you doing today? And he goes, oh, sometimes you gotta call into work and trip, and he was like, he just didn't say anything, and so then scan my boots, buy them real quick, and my brother scans his and he goes, oh wait, you got any sleds? And then so they go back and get a sled. Well, by now there's a couple of people in line behind us, and he gets back with the fucking sled and he goes, oh yeah, I guess I was gonna need some rope too, huh? So I'm standing there. I've already paid for my shit. The cashier, the only one, is gone with my brother. Just fucking back and forth, back and forth. I got people behind me who look frustrated because this is like a fucking Tractor Supply kind of store. These are grown ass men, basically. You know, like frustrated for probably a long, hard days of work kind of shit. Fucking, and then he gets back and he goes, "Oh man, I forgot the handle."
I know.
And I said, okay. I said, I gotta go out to the car because I'm feeling some pressure because there's people, you know, and I'm by this time I'm looking at this shoebox and I'm still stuck on that, but I'm still stuck on my brother doing this, pulling this bullshit. So fucking. So then he goes, all right, now we gotta go to Walmart and we gotta get tiki torch fluid and Swedish fish. I said, Swedish fish, the nastiest fucking candy in the world, in my opinion. Shout out Swedish fish. Just kidding.
It's one of my favorite candies.
Anyway, I was like, Swedish fish? Why? He goes, because that's the best candy to eat while you're tripping. I don't know what it is, but he loves that shit. So we go into Walmart, and this is the whole audio thing that we were talking about earlier, okay? We have our sunglasses on. And no masks, and that's a thing because in Colorado during COVID, everyone was wearing a mask. I mean, everyone was everywhere.
You see people wearing
dude,
trash bags and shit?
Dude, all types of stuff. Like, even the homeless people were wearing fucking masks, okay? And I'm just saying.
They can't even piss in a toilet, but they're gonna wear a mask?
I'm just saying, you know? And so, but anyway, so we go into Walmart with our sunglasses on, no masks. So I'm feeling a little exposed because people already kind of, but I've realized no one's even looking at us. Like, we're, you know, just walking around looking for this shit, and I can hear everyone talking about what they needed to buy. I heard everything. I fucking heard, dude, I heard a baby specifically, the cry like in a movie. Wham, wham. I heard that, but I never saw a child. I don't ever remember seeing a baby. I heard people talking about shit they needed to buy though, like everybody. And it was just fucking me up because I couldn't pay attention to what I needed to get.
Yeah.
I'm all fucking involved in, you know, Homer and Marge's fucking shopping list. Like, dude, I couldn't keep up. And
Dude,
I laugh. I start laughing, you know.
Was that uncontrollable laughter or just like slight laughter?
It was just like kind of, you're just walking, giggling to yourself, you know.
Yo.
And, you know, everybody's like, keep it together, man. Keep it together. Fucking, yeah.
Your brother probably is. So, in that shroom story, shrooms, they have their benefits, okay? I would say be experienced, be with someone that you know.
I got one shroom story before we leave this
hit
off.
it. Hit it.
It was the hardest they ever hit me, okay?
Okay.
The first like, let me back up. I tried smoking off this DMT cartridge, man. And don't get me wrong, the first 5 puffs, I leaned back, closed my eyes, and I could see some cool shapes. Like fucking just shapes within shapes kind of thing. I can't even describe it. Lots of triangles and circles though. But I was like, fuck, this isn't giving me what I want. So I looked at my dog Thor and I said, all right, Scooby-Doo. I was like, I got an idea. And so I had never taken this much, but I put 5 grams on a sandwich. Salami sandwich, okay? And I ate it, and I remember eating it and looking at it, and I said, you can't have any of this. We'll start talking and shit. Like, you know, I don't know if you talk to your dog like that, but dude, he was right there with me for that trip. Well, it hit stupid fast. I mean, a couple of minutes. I said, oh, fuck. And I'm in Colorado in this room, this beautiful Airbnb I was living in, dude, and fucking, I'm in my room, though, and I'm like, I'm alone. I was like, where am I? And I'm sitting on my bed, and I'm like, who am I? I said, I don't know what I'm doing. And all of a sudden, everything started moving hard as fuck. Like I was on a loop. That was all I could say. That was all I could think. And then I said, I can't get stuck like this.
Yeah, that's what I was
like,
going.
Because at this point, it's been about 5 minutes, and I'm on the bed, like in the fetal position.
Oh, God.
Just kind of going like this. And I was like, this is not going well at all. This is not the enlightenment I was looking for. So I was like, I was trying to ask these questions, but this is hitting way too fast, way too hard. I was like, I do not like this at all. Because, dude, when I say shit was moving, it was moving. Like, just anything was just, I mean, moving like this, like just.
What do you think that is? Do you think it's like you seeing the frequencies of stuff, like stuff moving?
There's a couple of theories. One, it's like the upside down almost.
Oh,
for Stranger
switching
Things.
realities.
Yeah, it's like how
Ooh.
reality is really perceived, but we're pretty much high right now. Okay, we're high right now, being sober.
Yeah.
But when we eat the mushrooms, that's when we see true perception and the depth of what really is out there. Like, when you ever look at your fucking hand and see all the fingerprints, and then you look at, like, even just a tree, man. A tree looks so like
Vivid and
it looks like a city. It looks like more
You
than
can see the
what's
light.
there, you know. That's true, man.
like
Fire looks badass. It looks intimidating, kinda, even if it's a little one, because it's just like you know that's a fire, dude. You know the rest of that shit.
like that can go wrong so fast.
You know, and it's like, dude, yeah, I like that feeling though. But
So, this was on DMT.
well, that part lasted what I feel like about 15-20 seconds. When I opened my eyes, that's all I saw was just shapes, and I was pissed. So that's
Okay.
why I ate the sandwich, okay, with those mushrooms
And that's what
on
hit
it.
hard.
That's when everything started moving incredibly hard, and that's when I got thrown in the loop. And so I called my brother, and he starts laughing at me
Yeah, of course.
because he's not home, and he goes, I can't leave you home for more than one night without you getting too fucked up, you know, I'll never forget that, because I thought, wow, man, I'm trying to seek enlightenment, man. I'm trying to figure out answers to shit. I'm trying to get down
Like,
this.
what's different about you doing this than me doing it?
So, oh, dude, when he trips hard. Anyway, but that's a whole different story. But, so he told me to call up the person that owned the Airbnb. And she was this real nice lady. Like, she made shroom tea every now and then, man. Like,
What?
put in at a tea, dude. It was cool. And, yeah, that it hits faster, like
tea?
really quick, in a liquid form like that, because it's like going straight to the bloodstream instead of dissolving in your stomach when you eat it, you know, especially if you eat it with food.
Yeah,
It takes a little longer.
I didn't eat mine with food actually. I ate my caps just straight handed.
That's good shit. Some people have to eat it with stuff so they can get the taste down.
I didn't taste anything.
That's good stuff.
But shout out COVID. I got a new power that I didn't know about. I can't taste shrooms worth shit. There's nothing there. It just tastes like nothingness.
That's wild, man.
And I remember in high school when I did the stems, when I first did that, I was like, oh, these are fucking gross, dude. I ate them with watermelon Sour Patch candies. I remember that very vividly.
It's always Sour Patch Candies
Yeah.
or something.
Because I looked up on the internet, like, what do you eat shrooms with, right? And it said best recommended candy was watermelon sour candy. That was the most recommended candy at the time. That was 2013, 2014. I don't know what it is now. I have no idea. Swedish fish, maybe? Swedish fish, maybe?
Yep.
But yeah. Dude, that's crazy, though. You got stuck in that loop, though.
Well, dude, she took me out of the loop. I called because, so my brother said, call Katie. So I called Katie, or he called her, I can't remember. But all I know is she was going up the stairs, and I remember her going, Trenton? I said, Katie! She said, Trenton, may I come into your room? I said, yes. I said, Katie, I need someone to talk to. I'm stuck in a loop. Like, she said, well, what's going on? And I just, so we started talking it through, and then she goes, well, my best advice, Trenton, you just turn on some music you like, because, dude, they hit so hard, I didn't have time to prepare. No lights, no camera, no action, fucking just different world, everything's moving. I'm like, oh my God. And with that, I'm in a new environment, so that's the, where am I? You know?
God, yeah.
And like, I'm like, where the fuck? Like, I've never tripped like this here. Like, this is crazy. Like, so, but she said, turn on some, I played some Mac Miller. Shout out Mac Miller.
R.I.P.
Played, yeah, man, R.I.P. But, so I played some Mac Miller. She said, hung out with Thor, just kind of cuddled with the dog, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Just, yeah, and then
Did it
all of a
help?
sudden, and I smoked a little bit of bud, and all of a sudden, bam, back to reality. And I'm like, you know what? Dude, everything's moving, Thor. Everything's moving. I wish you could see this. It actually looks kind of cool. And then I get up, and I'm moving around, and I'm walking, and I'm like, holy shit. Because at the time, like, well, actually, for any time in my life, this is probably the nicest place I've ever lived. It was a beautiful home, dude.
What-
It was,
That's cool that Katie helped you through that, though.
oh yeah, dude. It was, so she did that, and I just started wandering around the house, and it was pretty, like, it was kind of a big house, and I remember just getting, like, just hopping onto couches and just jumping.
What did it feel like?
I was smoking. Well, everything was still moving just as it was in the very beginning.
Like,
so I
literally
mean,
waves?
I'm talking like shapes, like this. Say this O right here, it was going like this, like, and just moving so hard. But it was everything.
And
dude.
you're comfortable with seeing that?
Oh, well, I had to. I knew I had like fucking 6 to 12 hours to deal with.
Oh,
So yeah, I was like,
Oh.
you gotta. So that's why when I listened to some music, you know, fucking cuddled with my dog and smoked a little bit of bud, it just, yeah, like, I realized I gotta change my perception quick because it's gonna be a long night. If not, well, because before that, before even calling Katie,
yeah.
I never thought about doing anything crazy like this before. Never ever. I'm looking. I live on the second story, and I'm like,
Oh, God.
if I jump out the window, which leads right to the neighbor's yard and a fence, which that would have hurt. I said, if I jump out the window, I'll be able to sober up. No, that's fucking back up, Trent. Hold up, wait a minute. You're thinking about jumping out the window right now on mushrooms.
My boy still thought it through.
I was
On
like,
DMT.
I was like, man, time out. So then that's
So the
what-
voice was saying, if you jump out the window,
there was
you-
like that angel demon thing, dude.
so the demon's
Straight
yelling,
up.
jump out the window to sober up.
But then that angel came in fast, just like fucking. This is like how it
Shout
should,
out
man.
angels.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out Jesus.
Dude. It
Team
dude,
Jesus.
Fucking
Hardcore Christians are gonna jump in this chat and be like, you guys just talked about doing shrooms and jumping out windows.
Yeah,
You guys are not Christians.
drinking and smoking on camera.
Are shrooms natural? Oh yeah, they are. Oh. Yeah, there's gonna be some hate comments after that one.
Oh well.
It's
Are
okay.
we still live?
Yeah.
We came in fast, man. I'll tell you what. And it was just like, I was like, okay, you should probably just talk to somebody real quick. And
Yeah.
I knew I had to talk to somebody in person, so that's why I called my brother. But I didn't know he was out and about, you know. And then, so that's why Katie came through. Fucking, yeah, man. Just, it was
It's a blessing that she came through though, honestly.
well, what she told me, I was trying to think about what she told me. She told me, all right, Trent, you got 2 options. One, you can drink some milk, I believe. And she said it'll intensify. I'm already laying here like this. Like, I can't do
Milk will
that.
intensify the entire trip.
She said it would intensify it for a short amount of time and then it would fucking drop, supposedly. But all I knew is when she said intensify, I was like, I can't go past this.
No.
I was like, no.
You weren't trying to climb any higher.
I was like, holy shit, no way. So that's why she was like, well, just listen to some music and pet Thor and smoke and just
That's
do
what's
what you
up.
do. And so, but when I remember walking around looking at all the mirrors, there was like 20 mirrors going up the stairs
Okay.
and just looking through all of them like this with sunglasses on. Like, just walking around the house. Because it's bright as fuck. I mean, dude, it's just like this, but it's bright. Even
I think
with
it's
the
because your
sunglasses.
pupils open up to max level and they're catching every light.
Dude, everything. Every little crevice, every little detail, dude. It's
You
like,
see everything.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. That's why people like to microdose, because that's usually like what happens is you just kind of see more vividly. You have like the
I'm gonna be
minor
sorry.
side effects. The minor side effects. You don't have that crazy shit.
Well, the
where-
last time I took, microdose stems, right? I was at my buddy's house in the pool. You want to take some? He's there, I got a bag of like stems and stuff. They weren't full like caps. Rewind. I took full caps for the first time, not knowing what the fuck would happen. Don't do that. Don't do that unless you're with somebody that you trust and you know that it's been through this process. Do it with somebody that can explain everything going on, and so you're not tripping balls. Either way, it's a fun learning experience. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, you definitely can learn like on those.
Did you? By the way, so I just recently learned because I looked up some stuff after taking shrooms. Okay, I recently took. You can't remember everything. Okay, you're gonna experience things that are crazy, and you know they're crazy, but you won't remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something happened that on the DMT as well? Did you experience things that you felt like were really cool, but you can't remember all of it? Or do you remember all of it?
Just from the DMT, man, all I remember was just shapes. Just
Really?
shapes, and I don't even think it hit, like, because it was just out of a makeshift fucking cart that someone made that my brother knew, man. And he had, like, chemistry fucking degrees and stuff. He knew what he was doing when it came to dabs and even mushrooms
Walter
and
White
shit.
came in clutch.
Kinda, yeah, dude. He was
Yeah.
like, yeah, but he was like a 30-year-old. That was the cool part. He was, like, just a little bit older than us. His name was Tom. Man,
Shout out, Tom.
Rest in peace, Tom.
Oh,
man.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know what happened to him. but
Chemistry gone wrong?
when I moved back the second time, my brother was like, "Hey, he's passed away."
No, just like you
But-
say, Tupac's alive, Tom's alive.
Alive and kicking.
He's just waiting for us to start a podcast and talk to him. There it is.
Well, regardless, Tom made me this fucking cart, man, and I mean it hit, but it didn't hit, you know.
Okay.
So, like, I didn't get that whole little like elf that people see.
I want
that
to see the elf. Yeah, the guy.
in like space, like when I like, and just the whole out of body feeling. Because I remember just thinking to myself the whole time, like, just you gotta keep holding it in, otherwise you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. And then it was like, what the fuck was that? It was disappointing. So that's why I gobbled down the mushrooms.
See, I think everyone needs to experience a DMT trip just from what I've heard about it.
It kills the ego, is what I hear.
Like in a good way or a bad way?
Like a good way. Like people become more humble, I feel like. And so it was weird.
What happens if you're humble? What goes after that? Already. Oh. Because I'm humble. I feel like I'm humble for the most part.
I've seen. Well,
Does it go the other way?
I don't know. I
Oh.
don't like a fucking. You turn toxic as fuck all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Start beating people up in traffic incidents.
Yeah. Oh God.
There's one thing to yell at somebody. There's another thing to pull them out of their car and fuck them up over just getting at. You know.
Depending on how big they are in the situation. I remember one time I only got out of my car once in one traffic situation. That's it. I'm driving, my brother's driving. We come around this roundabout. Quick story. We come around this roundabout. I'm looking at the car that's behind me. I'm like, we're already in the roundabout. We're going. This car's flying. I mean, flying. I was like, surely they'll stop. No, they didn't. My brother cut hard left, barely saving what I would assume is my life. Shout out, bro. Because the car barely missed my driver door while I was sitting in the passenger side. I went into a rage. I went into a full rage because I remember opening that door and approaching that vehicle like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, how the fuck do you not see a stop sign, let alone a car already in the fucking roundabout? This 30 to 35 to 40, somewhere in that range, woman rolls down her window and she's shaking because she already knows she fucked up. And I could see her phone on in the passenger seat, so as if she threw it or dropped it during that incident. I was like, what are you doing? Are you stupid? Huh? Are you fucking stupid? You could have killed me. And this is what she said. She rolled down her window and said, I had a raindrop in my eye. And I was like, me and my brother both paused and were like, what? First off, it's not even raining. It wasn't even maybe, okay, it was sprinkling, but she rolled down her window to say it. That's what makes no sense. Where the fuck did the raindrop come from? Oh, I lost my shit.
I don't blame you.
Raindrop hit my eye.
That sounds like natural selection's gonna get to that one. I hate to say that, but come on now.
And yes,
What a lame ass excuse.
before I walked away, I said, it's okay. I was like, I'm sorry I lost my cool, but you know, things could have been a lot different tonight. And she's like, yeah, I know, I'm so sorry. I just walked off. Me and my brother got in the car and left. While she was apologizing, I could literally hear it as I shut the door. Just took off. Fuck you, bitch. I don't know where you're at now.
What if she's listening?
I see a comment saying, I have a raindrop in my eye. I'm like, there's you. Alright.
So where were you? I don't mean the subject jump, but I want to know what you were doing when COVID first broke out.
Ooh,
Do you remember that at all?
I do.
That wasn't that like 4 years ago, 2020.
Yeah, I was sitting at home with my girlfriend. We lived at that tiny house where we used to party at.
Yep.
Yep. I'm sitting there watching the news, and it's talking about COVID now hit the United States and several states on the East Coast, and people are getting sick, and it's severely spreading. I thought to myself, that's just a fear tactic, man. And, you know, they're trying to scare me. I'm not scared, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this makes no sense. Like, the story of eating a bat was already up and going, and I'm like, how do they know the source? Like, they know the source of a deadly. This all sounds just like a made-up story.
It's too lined up.
Yeah.
Too scripted.
And so I was just questioning the whole fucking thing. By the way, we later found out it wasn't from a bat. It was from a lab leak, which was said multiple times and then denied. You know, but we now know it came from a lab. So it was malpractice. Like, people messed up inside that lab and let out a fucking disease. On purpose? I don't know. Right? On accident? I don't know. But what I do know is it hit me. I got it probably like, I want to say 3-4 months after I saw that on the news. Because I just moved back home with my mom. My stepdad, who was very sick, was walking around. And I'm like, hey. And I was fine at this time. I never got COVID yet. And I go, you got COVID? He goes, I ain't got fucking COVID. Just coughing up a storm. And he's a strong man. He don't give a fuck what he has. He go about his daily routine. He didn't give a fuck. I ended up getting COVID. You know, it fucking hit me, and it felt like the flu. Really, it felt like I was back in middle school having the flu. And shout out COVID. Not the bad parts where people died. Rest in peace to all the people that did die from COVID. That's terrible. But I got a superpower from COVID. One being, I can't really feel heat outside no more. You know this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't understand it. Don't know why. It might be a negative side effect that I should look into. Still enjoying it right now, at least. Another one I just found out, can't taste shrooms. That taste is gone. Another one, I can't smell poop. I changed my baby diapers. I don't smell shit. I go to my mom's farm. I don't smell cow shit no more. That smell was erased. So that's a smell I don't care that was erased. I don't give a fuck. The only problem is, if I'm standing in a room and something smells like shit, I'm like, oh fuck, I can't tell if it's me because I can't smell shit no more. You know?
Man, I can't smell that well, but I always thought it was because of that little fun dip for your snout, you know?
The fun dip for
A little bit of, tablespoon of trouble.
the white chocolate chips.
Yeah.
The snowfall.
Yeah. But fucking, I guess yours is COVID. I don't know.
COVID hit.
Fucking,
COVID hit and did something sure to my body.
it turned you into a superhero.
I think it mutated. It definitely mutated my body.
Taste.
Yeah, it mutated my body. I went through absolute hell. The worst part of COVID is when I got parosmia, which parosmia, if you don't know, is it changes your taste and smell. And so everything tasted and smelled like roadkill. There was no changing it. If
Bullshit.
toothpaste tastes like roadkill. If you're asking me, how do you know what roadkill tastes like? Well, I don't, but I smelled it several times. It smells like terrible fucking shit / death. It just smells like you don't want to smell it very long. That's what everything was. It turned into, that was everything. Perfumes, colognes, toothpaste, everything. Shampoo, conditioner, all of it smelled the same. Oranges, watermelon, eggs. Everything smelled like shit. Fast food smelled like shit.
Dude, it's like you got hit with a would you rather.
Yeah.
You got hit with everything smells like roadkill.
Yeah, and it was fucking god awful. And then you go online and you hear stories. People got, oh, you got roadkill. I got cigarette smoke. All these different people had different smells of parosmia, and it was all, they had different smells. One was like cigarettes. One was roadkill. One was sour milk. For everything. So it's like,
would be horrible, dude.
yeah, but these people got different parosmias, and I had the roadkill one.
I'd be pissed if I had cigarettes.
It was god awful, dude.
Roadkill sounds nasty too.
Yeah, I'm telling. Imagine
Sour
eating a fruit.
milk.
Imagine eating a fruit roll up, dude, and it tasting like fucking roadkill. Yeah, not good, not fun. It was hell. But anyways,
Parosmia sucks.
I'm like, I'm now figuring out. I'm like, there are videos dark. That's how high I am because the ring light's not on. We've been that high this whole time. We didn't even realize it. Oh my god, dude. That's how you know. That's when you figure it out. Look. Oh, fuck, dude. You didn't realize it either, did you?
Oh shit.
I like looked up, I'm like, dude, it seems a lot darker on the
It
camera.
seemed different for some reason.
And I couldn't figure out why, dude. Oh god, dude, that's how you know we smoked for a while today. At least we have audio that's good. Anyways, we have a light issue, and now we fixed it. Yeah, prosmia, that shit sucked. So, and if people jump on vaccine, no vaccine talk, I'm unvaccinated, but I did know someone that was vaccinated also got prosmia, so it's like lose-lose, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's no avoiding it. But anyways, where were you when COVID hit?
Dude, so you heard the same kind of things, like it started out, you know, on the West Coast or whatever, and that, you know, I thought, okay,
East
Coast, fucking,
I get it.
fucking, and you just kind of think it's a fear tactic or whatever. Well, I was moving to Colorado for the first time,
Okay.
and I get there really late, so I get to the grocery store in the morning, like bright and early too. It's like, well, not bright and early, but you know, 11 o'clock in the morning kind of shit. And when I pull up, people are just ripping stuff off the shelves. I mean, just there's nothing left, and it's early in the morning. Like,
Wait, you never heard anything about COVID yet?
well, that's the thing. Back in Kansas, there wasn't anything happening like that. I don't know if it was just because I hadn't been to a grocery store in a while or what. But all I know, that was the first grocery store experience I had, and I didn't know that it was because of COVID. I was just like, holy shit! Like, you know, do they just live like this out here? Are they just arguing over this stuff for no fucking reason? The only thing that was left was like the off brand stuff, like things stuff you wouldn't combine, but you know you kind of had to because it was the same food group. You know, it was just
Random shit left.
the most random shit, and it was like, okay, it looks like we're having fucking.
By the way, it's happening again right now.
Well, all I know is I didn't know that anything like that was going on, so I'm like, holy shit. And then we went home and tripped, and dude, it felt like the end of the world or whatever. Like the one movie with
The 2012?
oh no, not the end of the world. The funny one with fucking James Franco and what am I thinking of, man? I know
This
you
is
know.
the end.
This is the end.
That's one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
That's one of the best of it. That's seriously the best one.
Yeah, that was my COVID experience. First, well, like, you know, first time coming to it. But yeah, man. That's all I really got for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think there's some more shit to say about it.
Nah, not really. Fucking, all I know is it was just wild. It was just wild. Fucking.
I mean, it's kind of crazy that you walked in and you didn't expect it. You know, you're seeing a store get torn apart. Not, 100%, but I'm saying.
But it felt like that because it was just like, is this how these people are living out here? Like, so, like, it's gonna be rough.
Dude, we didn't even talk about, speaking of like in the world events, okay? The hurricane that just hit Florida. What are people doing? This is the generation we live in now. What are people doing? Did you see what they're doing?
Making motherfucking TikToks.
Making TikToks.
I've opened up the phone and I look real quick, and there's someone on their top floor looking over the balcony, and then it's into the living room, and a couch is just floating in there. Like, and I'm thinking, dude, don't you have better things to do right now than to record this shit? Like, you don't got family heirlooms, you know, you're trying to protect people you need to gather up and fucking keep safe. Maybe get your ass on top of the ceiling instead of being stuck on the second story
He's
of the
inside
house.
the house.
He's
in
inside
water.
the house, and his whole fucking, it's like halfway up the stairs. I'm like, dude, I'd be...
You know, I'm talking shit, but I might have done the same thing. I might post it and be like, get ready to dive in, question mark. Fucking...
Some smart ass shit.
Yeah. Although...
Take a seat.
So
It's just the couch.
Why
floating
are we
down
talking
the
shit? Because I feel like we be doing the same shit now that I think about
I
it.
don't know, man.
That's the generation we are, though.
That's a disaster situation. We need to take life seriously, you know?
I mean, for the most part, we do.
We need to be more serious. We need to stop laughing on this podcast. For starters, we need to start actually talking about real facts, not just these crazy, goofy opinions that no one believes.
Oh, let's get real then. The political debate last night between J.D. Vance, the
Okay,
Republican.
this just sounds wrong. This just
we're not going there.
We can't go down that route.
Fuck debates, okay? Fuck debates. I'm gonna make a political shirt with it just to make every party mad. of Kamala and Donald Trump just making out.
Oh.
And like, make sure to vote and just walk around because I know no matter what side anyone's on, they're gonna be pissed off. And like, how are you doing today? Have you voted?
Dude, that's almost a subliminal message on a t-shirt.
Dude.
It's shit like them kissing. That's like just them. It's like we're the same. We're for the same team.
It
We're
changes
for the
everything.
Same fucking side, man.
It changes everything. People look at that shirt. It changes everything. Now both sides are mad at the same thing. Oh, that means you're working together. Right now, you're both hating on me. Okay, that's fine. Unity. That's how it works. We just figured out the whole political system.
All from
You know what? Let me say.
an
Let's get
hour into
serious.
this fucking.
So J.D. Vance, Republican, versus Democrat Tim Walz. Last night was the VP debate. I think it was pretty good from the highlights of what I watched because they weren't fucking arguing. They're actually working on problems together. That's rare in a political debate. Okay, you have two opposite sides, and truly they didn't argue. They had different opinions, but they were kind of like even talking about shaking hands before it was even over. You know, going their separate ways. And I was like, dude, that's so much better than the bullshit we're going through. We need to be solving things together. So, oh man, I hope y'all can hear the rave music going on. Back to shrooms, okay?
That dude was on them.
Yeah. Oh, is that the guy I got it from? Okay. Anyways, you guys, that's episode 9
In the book.
in the book. Closed, chapter closed. I'm sorry if my voice sounded hazy today.
Sorry if we laughed a little too much.
Yeah. We should take this more
Had
serious.
fun.
We have 238 subscribers now. We're pretty fucking famous.
We're professionals, obviously.
I walk to work and, dude, I'll at least have 2 people say, "What up, Thomas?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm already famous. This is
It's-
fucking crazy, dude.
Big dick in the locker room
Yeah.
type feeling.
Get out of my way." Guess who's the first dude to grab coffee in the morning at my job is? Me.
Guess
After-
who's the first person to be called the human tripod? So as always, thanks for tuning in and One Piece Flow.
One Piece flow, baby.
Love you, bye.
I love you more.
I love your mom more. I don't have it.